Can you not get from him why he puts on this confusion, grating all of his days of silence with turbulent and dangerous lunacy?
He does confess he feels himself distracted, but from what cause we can by no means get from him.
Nor did we find him forward to be sounded, but with a crafty madness keeps aloof when we would bring him on to some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman.
But with much forcing of his disposition.
Niggard of question, but of our demands most free in his reply.
Did you assay him to any pastime?
Madam, it so fell out, and there did seem in him a kind of joy to hear that of a play.
With all my heart, it doth please me much to hear of this. Good gentlemen, go on and give him an edge. Drive him on to further pursuits.
We shall, my lord.
Go ye with them, Gertrude, for we have closely called for Hamlet hither, so that he might, as 'twere by accident, front the fair Ophelia. Their father and I, lawful espies, will so bestow ourselves, so that seeing, unseen, we may of their encounter frankly judge, and learn by his reactions if it be for the effect of his love that drives him downward.
I shall obey you. And for your part, fair Ophelia, I do hope that your good beauties be the happy cause of Hamlet's wildness. So shall I wish that your virtues will bring him to his wonted way again, to both your honors.
Madam, I wish it may.
Ophelia, walk you here. Gracious, so please you. We will bestow ourselves. Read you on this. I hear him coming. Let's withdraw, my lord.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against deceived troubles, and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more. By sleep, to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Why, there's the rub. From that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we've shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, when he might as quiet as make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life? But that the dread of something after death, that undiscovered country from whose burn no traveler returns, puzzles the will. It makes us rather bear those ills we have and fly to others we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. And the native hue of resolution is sickled over with the pale cast of thought. Enterprises of great pith and moment, with disregard their currents, turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft you now, fair Ophelia, nymph my orisons be all my sins remembered.
Good my lord, and how does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have long longed to redeliver. I pray you now, receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. And with them words of breath so sweet composed as that made the things more rich. Their perfume lost, take these again. For to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord,
Are you fair?
what means your lordship?
power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than honesty hath power to transform beauty to its likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me. For virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery! Why wouldst thou be the breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I'm very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck, and I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between heaven and earth? We are errant knaves all! Believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord!
Let the doors be shut on him, that he may play the fool nowheres but in his own house. Farewell.
Heavenly powers restore him!
If thou wilt marry, I give thee this plague for thy dowry. Or if thou wilt needs marry, marry a fool. For wise men know well what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery go, and quickly too. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet
No more on it! You've made me mad. I say, we shall have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one, shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eye, tongue, sword. The expectancy and rose of the fair state. The glass of fashion and the mold of form. The observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies most dejected and wretched, that did suck the honey of his music vows. Now know the noble and most sovereign reason. Like sweet bells jangled out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth, blast with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me, to have seen what I have seen, to see what I see.
Love! His affections do not that way tend, nor was his speech, though it lacked little form, was not like to madness. Nay, there is something in his soul which festers, something to which his melancholy sits on brood, and I do not doubt that the hashing and reveal of it will be of some danger. Therefore, to prevent this, I have a quick determination to set it down. He shall be sent to England. There, for the neglect of our tribute, may the seas in countries different with variable objects expel this sometimes simple thing from his mind, and his beating brain which put thus in fashion from himself. What say you?
It shall do well. But yet I do believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. Oh, now, Ophelia. You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. My lord, do as you please. But if you hold fit, after the play, let his queen mother all alone entreat him to show his grief. Let her be round with him, and I will be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she find him not, to England send him, or confine him where your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so. Mark! Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.